Hi, Senator Lincoln Fillmore, back at the Capitol. I was recovered from COVID with no symptoms and was able to come back and be in person here at the Capitol all week, and it was great. But even greater, joining us virtually at the Capitol was Senator Maine. Now, she's the leader of the Democratic Party, and just before the session, she fell, injured her shoulder, missed the first couple of days of session, and then announced that during her hospital stay, it was discovered that she has cancer. And so she's been absent all session. But starting this week, she was able to join us virtually. And it was just so great to have her voice, her perspective, and her presence, even virtually here at the Capitol. I just want to publicly acknowledge her and tell her how much we appreciate having her back. So the fourth week of the legislative session is traditionally a slower week. The budget subcommittees have finished their work, and as the chair of the Public Education Budget Subcommittee, we reported back and made recommendations to increase education funding by an additional several $100 million. And I'm really hopeful for a big funding increase for public schools this year, and I'm proud to have been part of that process. The fourth week is when we sometimes take a step back and use more of our time on recognitions and citations on the Senate floor. And I want to talk to you about three of those that we did this week. Two of those happened today. We're recording here on Friday. We honored Venezuelan asylees and refugees that have been fleeing the repressive regime in Venezuela, and many of them, thousands of them, have settled in Utah. I was able, with Representative Jordan Tusher, working with one of our constituents, Carlos Moreno, to put together a really great event to recognize the contribution that these asylees and refugees make to Utah. We're excited to welcome them here and love that they came here seeking freedom. We also honored Gold Star families today. These are families who have lost family members in military service. And they just are dealing with the sacrifice that comes from that loss. And we wanted to show them how much we as a state appreciate their service and their sacrifice. We also honored earlier in the week former prisoners who have exited, served their sentence, and entered second chance programs and really turned their lives around. Redemption is just one of my favorite concepts in the world, and it was really great to be able to recognize those who have turned their lives around and gone from being, prisoners, locked up, having given up their freedom, and then stepped out and really taken control of their own lives and are now living and working and really being part of our society. I'm so grateful that they've had the chance to do that. A major piece of legislation that we passed this week was a large tax reduction bill. We cut the income tax rate, provided exemptions for Social Security and an income tax credit. It's a total package of about $200 million, and every Utah taxpayer is going to see a reduction in their taxes. And I am just thrilled to have been part of that process. I'm still working on two other tax-related and reduction bills that are making their way through the process. A property tax deferral bill for seniors so that they can stay in their homes, and a bill to make sure that businesses don't have to pay taxes twice on the same goods. So we'll give you further updates as those move on through the process. So thank you so much. Keep your emails and contacts coming. I love being able to interact with you. I feel so grateful for those of you that came up to the Capitol today. I was able to be joined on the floor and in my office and in committee by several constituents. Thank you so much for all the work that you do to help me be informed about what's important to you. Thank you so much.